Hello there, fellow producers, musicians, and DJs. This tutorial, I'll show you a couple of things that I do to my audio samples in order to prepare them for a sampler instrument. You can see that I'm using Logic X here today, but the concepts that I will show you will relay across all commercially available DAWs. Now I'm saying I'm preparing this audio for a sampler instrument, and the sampler instrument in Logic is the ESX24, but there is a sampler instrument available like on Ableton, which is the Simpler. So what I'll be doing to the audio today, you can do across all DAWs to prepare it to drop into that sampler instrument and have it ready to play on a keyboard pitched. Here's the audio that I've selected. It's guitar that I recorded. Actually, it's not harmonics, but that's just the name of the track. And one really, really vital concept that you need to have a very good understanding of is called zero crossings, where the audio starts at zero, goes to a point where the speaker, your speakers, whatever they may be, headphones, car stereo, studio monitors, get to a stage where they're ready to receive the audio information and relay that to you by moving up and down, in and out, in and out, in and out, very, very quickly, pushing those air particles towards your ears. And then again, at the end of the audio, whatever it may be, returning to their default position. Now, what I've done here is added a fade in and a fade out. So I was fading into this audio region and then fading out very, very quickly. It's only very small, but it allows that zero crossing concept to make sure that the audio does return to zero. I've extended that fade at the end, the fade out, just in order for you to hear it. So let's hear it. You can hear that it just drops down to zero, and that prepares the speakers or the media in which you'll be hearing the music, whatever it may be, to return to its position ready for the next step, which could be looping. You could loop a region and it understands that it goes back to zero and kicks in again at that stage. But for this tutorial, obviously, we are getting the audio ready to drop into a sampler instrument. So now that you've added the fade at the beginning of the audio, not to ruin its attack, you don't want to make sure that that fade in doesn't ruin that initial attack of the audio, whatever it may be, because a long fade in could mess up with the actual sound itself. What I'm going to do here is add a bit of gain. So when I do bounce this out, and then drop it into the ESX24 here in Logic, it's got a bit of volume for me to work with and further sound design. I'm going to make sure it doesn't clip. Yeah, it's a nice level with about 4 dB of headroom, which is nice. I'm going to make sure that I've selected the region, the full region, the area in which I want to record, and then bounce it out at the highest quality that my system allows in order to get clarity, as much information as I can fed to my project, whatever that may be. So I'll just say guitar bounce. Yeah. So there we go. Just keep in mind zero crossings and the behavior of your speakers. They're very, very important things that you need to understand and consider when editing an audio sample ready for the next step. And in this case is to drop it into a sampler instrument.